everybody, welcome back to Moonface Tarot 1111. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for being here, and if you are new, please do subscribe. Okay, today we are doing no contact messages from your person. So what does their higher self want to say to you during this no contact situation? Okay, so if you guys would like to book me for your own personal reading, as these are general and collective readings, you may do so by emailing me at moonfacetarot1111@gmail.com. I do offer these type of readings. They are $70. So if you want one specifically from your person, just email me. Okay? All right, let's jump into this. So, songs. We do have, what was this first song? Oh, this one. So we have, it says, take a good look at me now. There's just an empty space. Okay. And that's a Phil Collins song. And then we have Last Night Lonely by John Party. It says, yeah, we could be some history in the making, girl. Tonight might be your last night lonely. So that's somebody that's wanting to, like, snatch it up before it's too late. We have the Four Tops. It says, I can't help myself. It says, in and out my life, you come and you go, leaving just your picture behind, and I've kissed it 1,000 times. So yeah, if you guys have been in this runner chaser dynamic, they look at your pictures and they miss you. We have Aerosmith, Crying. It says, we're partners in crime. You got that certain something. What you give to me takes my breath away. I love that song, actually. So I'm getting a very unique vibe. Like, you and this person have a very unique bond with each other, and they're recognizing that it isn't like everybody else's situation, you know? But that's what makes it special. We have Katy Perry, California Girls. It says, I mean, like, she's the one. Kiss her, touch her, squeeze her buns. The girl's a freak. She drive a Jeep and live on the beach. I'm okay. I won't play. So again, a very unique vibe coming through today. So maybe you're just like a free spirit, you know, like you can't just tie you down. You're non-conventional is what I'm getting. So, hey, it works for them. They like it. Okay, so we do have, you've got me doing things I've never done. I'm so crazy in love with you. So they are doing things that they've never done before. And to be honest, I think that part of that is the being in love aspect. But I am going to clarify. I want to know, what are they doing specifically that they've never done before because of the collective? Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to put the rest of this back because it's just a jumble of cards. So what else about this page? Wow. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords. I'll show them to you in a second. We have the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands. So with this Eight of Swords and Page of Swords, it's like you are making them want to get out of their head. Like, stop over analyzing everything. You know, if this is a person that is very like analytical, you know, they just overthink. They overthink all the time. Yeah, you are making them wanting to stop do that. We do have the Seven of Wands here along with the Five of Wands. So you could also make them want to lower their guard a little bit, you know, stop fighting, stop arguing. Like, if this person has been in kind of like petty energy where they're wanting to argue all the time, you're making them want to grow up a little bit. Like, not everything is a petty argument. We do have the Six of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. It's like, yeah, move to a peaceful, more calm, more serene. Do you see that? It's like, learn the lesson. Stop repeating the same cycles over and over again. You're not going to get a different outcome if you keep doing the same exact thing. So you have shed a light on where this person was coming up short. And not to say like you were judgmental with them, because I don't think that you were. I think that it was more so you've shown them a different way to be through your actions. Here we go. We have the Two of Cups. You've shown them how to give in order to receive. They didn't... I think that this person was just very immature. Have I ruined us forever? Can this be fixed? I mean, that is completely up to you. Why do you trigger me so bad? That's why I said, I don't think that it's something that you do on purpose. I think that it is just your way of being. Okay? So you have a different way about you. Like maybe for some of you, you might even be teachers, you know, where you just have a calmer way of doing things. You don't, you know, freak out. You don't lose your cool, but you get your point across. I'm getting that. Why do you trigger me so bad? Because you were sent here to trigger them. That is your purpose. That's why. Do you really, oh God, did you really mean what you said? I mean, you could have told them, like, you got to grow up and I can't keep doing this anymore, you know? Or you could have told them that you were with somebody else. I mean, it's going to be different for anybody, but did you mean what you said? I'm sure you did. I'm sure that you did. Why say it otherwise, you know? I should have done things differently. I have so many regrets. Of course they do. You know, I should have handled things better than I did right after the other one. Yes. I plan to reach out to you soon. Yeah. They don't like the separation. They really don't like the idea of you being with somebody else. And they have been on a journey to step their game up since meeting you. I think that this person had pushed it off until the point that it is you can't push it off anymore. Like you are either going to evolve and be a stand-up person, or you're going to be a stand by yourself person. Stand over there. Like, it's just the way that it is. We have, I'm sorry. Yeah, they are sorry. You're irreplaceable. They could have tried. They could have tried to replace you. And I'm not saying this to trigger you or to make you feel bad. It's just because they were looking for something less serious. This person knew for a fact that you were the end game. Okay? You were not going to play with them. You were not going to, you know, like parent them and just put up with their BS. You were not going to be all consumed by their game, right? So they might have ran to somebody else who is just not spiritually as evolved as you. Okay? So yeah, did they try? Sure. Did it work? No. I read your messages over and over. Losing you killed me. Yeah. Did you mean what you said? You probably said goodbye. Goodbye. You're not doing what you should be doing. You know this. You're putting it off. So therefore you're putting us off. Therefore you're putting me off. Goodbye. As I said, not purposely hurtful. Just facts. Right? Can we start over? Why? That's why. They know. They messed up huge. 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 I feel you. They can feel you. If you're in this type of bond, they can feel you. Did you love me right away? To be honest, probably. But that's the thing. Loving somebody and just sticking around to stick around are not the same thing. Sometimes tough love is required. Is someone else doing what I couldn't? For some of you, yes. For some of you, you've moved on. Yes. Do you still listen to our songs? Well, maybe not, but you guys do get songs here and there from me, from them, so sort of, yeah. Okay, we have, I've realized that love starts with me. I'm learning to respect and honor myself so I can give you all that I am. Beautiful. I've let go of the old patterns that kept me stuck. Remember, I'm doing things that I don't ever do, and then we've seen them getting out of the Eight of Swords energy. That is that. That's that Eight of Swords, cannot talk. The Eight of Swords energy, okay? Being stuck in your head, being stuck in that cycle, never thinking that you can do something else. With the Eight of Swords, it always depicts a person who is blindfolded and bound, but they're surrounded by swords. So if they wanted to get out, they could. All they'd have to do was back up to one of the swords, cut their hands free, and take off the blindfold and walk out. It would really be that easy, but they stay in this victim mentality where they go, oh, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. They are not stuck. They can move, and they're starting to realize this. This is that moment. You're not stuck. Just get out. My soul is awakened because of you, and I'll spend every day cherishing the light you bring into my life. Yeah. You're the one that showed them, you're not actually stuck. You could do something else. I thought I had to be perfect, and I didn't want you to see my flaws. People aren't perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect person. We are all flawed. Every one of us. I'm back. Totally just had to cough up nothing. Literally nothing. But throat chakra clearing, okay? This person has a really hard time speaking. And I feel like the more that they speak, the more flawed you will see them. But like I was saying, all people are flawed. Everybody. It says, I'm lost in this situation with the karmic partner, but every moment I'm away from you, I feel the pull of my soul calling me back. Okay, so if your person is stuck with a specific karmic partner or a karmic situation, because there can be both, okay? Karmic, relationships can be parents, co-workers, siblings, anything that is, teaching you lessons to repay karmic debt, okay? So even a job that they're stuck in, it says, I lied because I didn't understand my own heart. I ran because I was afraid of the intensity of our bond. So if you're confused and you want to know why, this is why. I can feel the shift. It's because of you. Everything is different now. Okay? We have, my life has no color without you. You're the rainbow. You're all the colors. You're the prism. You're the thing that the light bounces off of and then you just get the kaleidoscope of color. They're not used to that. They're used to people being one way, and that's just the way that they are. And it's drab. It's boring. You're not boring. I feel so broken. Yeah, well, you know, it's like the reverse. Okay, so not exactly the reverse. It's like going from, you know, the movie The Wizard of Oz, when they're in black and white the whole movie, and then she lands in Oz and it's nothing but color, okay? And then she goes back home and you're back to black and white. It's that. And now they're like, I want to go back to Oz. Like, I want to go back. I want to go back where there's yellow and red and green and blue and purple and, you know, all this vibrancy. What if you don't want me anymore? This is a constant fear. But this is the fear that moves them. It sounds terrible, but it's what drives them. I'm so sorry. I don't think I could apologize enough. I mean, we've already had I'm sorry. They are sorry. I have to know, is there someone else? Second card we've had asking. Is someone else doing what I couldn't? Is there someone else? Another driving force. Okay. We have, I don't want to rush our reunion, but I long for it every day. You've opened my eyes to a deeper love I didn't know was possible. Yeah, that's what this whole journey is about. I'm using this time to heal and find my own balance. Good. They should be doing that. That is what they should be doing. It's what you should be doing too. There is so much I wish I would have done differently. Second card we've got saying that. I'm afraid of repeating the same mistakes, and I'm working on that now. So they're seeing where they messed up, fixing it, changing the behavior. Yes. There are days I want to reach out, but I know I need to stay in my space. So if you haven't heard from them yet, this is why. So they want to. Everything here is telling you, like, no, I want to. But they know that they need to heal this first. They don't want to come back to you as another unhealed version of them so you can go through the cycle again. There's a void in my life without you. Yeah. I never wanted to disappoint you, and I'm sorry for doing just that. They know that they messed up. I failed you in many ways, but now I want to fix what I broke. Good. The way I acted was immature and unfair. Told you. Told you they had to get out of this immaturity. They needed to grow up. And it doesn't matter how old your person is. Okay? Being immature, you can be immature at 45. Because you just didn't learn how to be a mature person. You didn't know how to work with your feelings, deal with your feelings. There's a lot of people like that. So they just keep growing older, but not maturing. So yeah, they needed to mature. All right, so I'm going to get you guys some charms for just extra confirmation. It does get loud, so if you want to lower the volume, you can do that now. Okay. Okay. So we have the Fool. This person's wanting a new beginning with you. They're wanting to take that leap of faith and go on that journey and see where things go with you too. I mean, we had the Two of Cups here. That is a soulmate card. They're wanting to start again. Hurt. Yeah, this person is hurt. They hurt you and hurt themselves. We have black, so this person could have black hair. You could have black hair. Either one of you guys could be maybe African American. We have O, A. That's 11. We have E, A. That's 2. Another E, R. So maybe this person's in hospital care and works in the ER, the emergency room. We have V and N. That's a total of 5. We have P, N. We have a giant heart. You are this person's heart. Like literally their whole heart. We have, what is this? Oh, we have the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. So he always is thinking that he's out of time. I'm late for a very important date, right? So yeah, they definitely think that they're running out of time with you. And they could be. We have the star here and a fairy. So this relationship needed a lot of healing, but there is magic involved. Oh, we have music. So if this person speaks to you through music, or maybe, you know, you speak to them through music. We have Costa Rica, Croatia. Can we start over? It's the second time we've seen that. You're always on my mind. Yeah. I know now we are soulmates. Seen that with the Two of Cups. We have South Korea, Dominican Republic, Andorra. I was so careless with you, but I'll make it up. Yeah. We have, I do believe this is a fox. It is. We have a little fox. So maybe they were on the run before and now you are. So now they're like the hounds chasing the fox. You've outwitted them. The fox is smart. High heels. So you or this person could like high heels, or maybe they think that you look sexy in high heels. Take it however it fits. My best friend. They consider you their best friend. We have another A. We have the Netherlands. Ghosts. So yeah, this person ghosted you. And maybe you ghosted them. Now you guys are a pair of ghosts. We have Germany, Colombia, El Salvador, Cyprus, and South Africa. So this is what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, sharing. And I hope to see you all soon. I am sending you guys so much love and light on your journey. If it resonates, let me know. If you have a message for your person, you can also leave that down below. Okay? Love and light.